we're talking capability, this thing's gonna be a unit out there. Hey everybody, Car Fleet back again. This is an exciting one because we're putting those 37s on the truck. Now before we start, I actually lost all my footage. My old phone, it just blew up, the screen's broken. I have none of the footage. I already recorded first bit of this video, putting them on and my initial reactions. That's all gone. I'm just gonna show you guys the truck right now. It has the 37s on it already. I've been driving it for a few days so I can kind of give you a little feel of how it's been so far. But let's go check it out. You guys are gonna love it. All right guys, are you ready? You guys ready? Woo! Damn. So I've been driving it. It's been awesome. A little bit more play in the steering wheel. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. Haven't noticed any lack of power or transmission issues yet. But you can see I had to cut a lot of this out. I cut all that out because it wouldn't fit. Now, what I'm thinking, guys, is I have to take my spacers off. Because if you think about it, if we're 2 inches in, I might just be able to clear that whole thing. But that's just a test. We're gonna test that out. Now, there's pros and cons to not running my spacers, less wear on the suspension in the front. But I can't run my fender flares and more body roll, but we'll work it out. It looks proper now. Like, 33s were just like too small for this big truck. These look like perfect. So what I'm gonna do is take my spacers off, see how that works in the front here. We're just gonna deal with it as it comes. By the way, the rear is absolutely fine. Spacers are gonna come off because we have to get rid of that fender flare. I'm gonna miss the wide stance, but if we have to get rid of it, it's not the end of the world. All right guys, so you can kind of tell what I mean here. You see how close that is? Like if I were to flex right now, it would definitely hit right there. And it's like, there's just not much room, right? So I'm gonna take one off and see if it makes a difference. All right, so spacers off. Actually not bad. You still got the poke, still pretty aggressive, obviously. Let's do the steering test, but before, there's some weird stuff going on here. These are the stock lug nuts, and look, they're pushing right through the end. Through here, maybe it's the rims. Like, it doesn't matter. They're still tight, like, it's just pushing the chrome off, which I don't care anyways. The spacers came off good. Let's see. Let's give her a steering test here. Okay guys, the spacers make a huge difference. You can see I'm able to flex up now. All I gotta do is trim my actual fender, then I'll be mint. So we're gonna go ahead and take the spacers off. I know it kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Another advantage to this is on the trails, I'm a little bit narrower now, which majority of trails I go on, they are pretty narrow, so this will be nice. So here's the rear. Each side has like a hole in the same spot. It's kind of funny. We can patch that though, it's easy. But not bad. Like, it still looks really cool, don't get me wrong. I do like the fenders and I like the stance. It still has a bit on both sides, so not bad, like even in the front. All right everybody, here she is with no flares. Looks really good still. I definitely like the look better with the fender flares though, but like, it still looks kills. If this wasn't an off-road truck, I would run the spacers because you're not going to flex when you're on the street. But since I love wheeling this thing and camping with it, we're going to keep it this way for now. All right guys, so here it is on the 37s, flexed up. Now, loads of room in the rear. The front, as you can see, the front, you don't really get much flex out of it because of the suspension, right? But yeah, like the 3-inch body lift, like you can tuck these perfect with even with the fenders in, right? Because the guy I know, he had to take his fenders out, or sorry, his fender liner, take it out because he couldn't flex with it on. But yeah, like you can see, there's loads of clearance. It's definitely doesn't sit like that normally, but since it's flexed, and not bad, 500 bucks for that lift, and then you can clear your 37s like with ease. So I'm gonna see if I can get to the top of this. Here, I put it in 4x, get right up there, see if that is still clear. I'm gonna turn the wheel too. I think we're fine on this side. All right guys, I just went even higher. Okay, so this is like, this one's way higher than that last clip I showed you. Look at that. About to roll the thing. 37s. Holy. Still wheel on the ground. Let's check this side now. Let's see if we got rub. Now that we're like ultra flex. Oh, she just tucks though. Is it hit? Can't really tell. It might be the slightest bit on the front there. But like it tucks right in the arch with no spacers. That is crazy. Just tucked her. Like look at the front, guys. Like that's a freaking full-size rig just laxed out. Look at that thing. So if we're talking capability, this thing's gonna be a unit out there. It doesn't have the small size and the small wheelbase, but it's definitely gonna be better than it was on the 33s. Let me know what you guys think. I actually love this thing. That's freaking so cool. Here's another angle, guys. So now we got the rear flexed up. Now I think that wheel's rubbing. Yeah, I heard it rubbing on the way up. Just squeaking against the back fender liner. Woo! Just tucked though. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to take this thing wheeling. I just got to do my drive shaft seal. Full size 37s, guy. I don't know what else to say. Like, this is the truck on 37s. I still have to put my rack on. I'm just waiting just because I want to do that drive shaft in the garage. Obviously not just sit in the rain, but just a beast. Get it out in the open for you guys. It's almost like it doesn't do justice to the video. Like if you see this thing in person, like it's pretty freaking big. But I absolutely love it. I've already noticed the drop in my miles per gallon. If you guys are thinking about doing 37s, just be careful about that. Like it's really bad. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. You only live once, and you might as well make the truck your way, and if it costs more money in gas, then it is what it is. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to hit the trails on this thing. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sorry for the quality. I'm on an iPhone 6 right now. I'm gonna be getting a new phone ASAP with like some new gear to film for you guys. But thank you so much for sticking with me through everything. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think of the 37s. Please let me know in the comments so you guys can tell me if you like them or not. What you think about the truck without the spacers. Give me your thoughts. We'll see you in the next video, which I think we might be hitting the trails. I'm not gonna say for sure. But thank you guys so much. We're almost at 850 when I made this. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see this guy hit the trails, because I definitely want to take her out soon, that's for sure. Thanks guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.